I am finding that I am having more and more of an issue making tags for these streams in particular on YouTube. Sorry, that sounded very much like my alarm. Yeah, whenever like I finish a stream, the next day, just so I can actually give myself a, time to rest, and, I will, fix it up in the next day, I will go to YouTube. I will cut out the initial 10 minutes or however long it ends up being. It could be longer at the very beginning, as well as other cuts in there. Just using the basic, cut method in YouTube, whatever the hell it is. Excuse me. And then I also fix up the title, but like, part 1, part 2, and all that. So just for people to have, continuity and all that sort of stuff. And then I add like the tags that I think are appropriate. I am having a difficult time adding new ones for this one, which is not a bad thing. I'm having fun playing it. It just is like, what the hell else do I put? Rank X? Okay, great. Now what? I'm pretty much covered all over bases. Anyways, hi. Hello, OJ. How goes it? Welcome in. I thought the issue was with me. No, never. Let's be real. All good. Yeah, apologies for yesterday. I had every intent to actually stream yesterday. But yeah, yesterday ended up being kind of a... I won't get into details, really. It's just, something ended up happening that was just a shock. Like a complete and utter shock. And again, I won't iterate on details on that just for privacy's sake, of course. But it still was just one of those that like you came back and it felt like, the best way I can put it is that it felt like somebody kind of put a bowling ball on your stomach and it just kind of sat there for the rest of the day. Now, like, and after a while, it did end up like, kind of sinking in, and, everything was, fine after the fact for myself, I should say. There's a lot of others who are not taking it too incredibly well, and that's understandable. But, yeah, it just was one of those that like, after a while, it was just, man, you just don't expect just random shit like that. So anyways, I'm okay. Everything is fine. I am not affected in any sort of way, but other people have been affected by this, and it's a lot. Yeah. Also making new friends over on Blue Sky. Got another potential streamer friend who I think are actually doing pretty well. They are celebrating a little bit. Celebrating, I mean, they're sharing their third day being off of a vape and trying to quit, and it's like, good job. Genuinely, like, if you try to do that and you're keeping up with it, like, even just the start is, worth celebrating. So, here's a tag. Your mom. I mean, yeah, she's lovely. I could probably put her in here somewhere, I've often actually wondered, truth be told, is like, what would happen if my parents actually were on stream? What the hell would I even do? Like, I feel embarrassed even telling them that I am streaming, because I know I get judged by him. I don't know. It's one of those weird things. And then they asked me, it was like, hey, so you finished streaming? And it's like, yes. It's just, I come from. Jesus, I am so sorry. How do you keep walking in? I choose to, for my own, for my own enjoyment. It's wonderful stuff. It, completely wonderful. Is this a wild zone? Huh. Okay, well. I am trying to actually do some more rank ups, even though we are, I've already picked you up, so we're good. All is dandy. Ah! Close enough. Hang on, one more time. Just out of curiosity. But anyways, how's the day going for you, OJ? Everything good? Holy shit, I actually made that. I don't think I was actually supposed to make that. Now, I assume I've seen a jump of sorts. So I'm assuming... Hello. Tall lady, yes please. That you eventually will end up getting that. Well, we shall see. What's going on here? Could we get away with charging $100,000? Let's just say dollars for a cup of coffee. The place for those who simply adore Furfro. Who that is Furfro. What will you be having today? What? I am almost in heaven, honestly. If I knew what exactly these were, you know, made of, then I actually might be okay with it. Ooh. Okay, I'm making some consummate. So I gotta treat this like an infant for like 6 minutes, BRB. Even though I know that's not what the name was, it still just feels like the right thing to actually say. Oh my god, there's a Gengar. I still need to try and get a Gengar. I don't know how the hell I will get a Gengar, but it's gotta happen. It has to happen. I need to try to find a way of being able to actually trade it somehow, some way. Oh, that's right. Are you the herbalist? A Fennekin that's feeling poorly, hmm? Fennekin are known to eat twigs for an energizing and soothing snack. I imagine a revitalizing twig in particular could perk your Fennekin right up. The area where I used to gather them is now a part of a wild zone. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna go catch more Pokemon. Cool. You can tell a revitalizing twig by its sweet scent, though it won't be easy to find one while fending off attacks from wild Pokemon. I have no problem doing so, actually. Hold on. Let's go grab this real quick. I ended up looking up some more reviews on this game just to actually see what other people are saying. There's a lot more positive than I remember there being. I'm happy that a lot of people actually do enjoy this. Once again, completely understand if it's not somebody else's cup of tea. And I will, you know, encourage everyone to have their opinion and make your opinion. Why not? Go for it. Just, it's still just interesting. It's nice to know that people can have fun with a variety of things. Just like I can have fun with Deadly Premonition. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I could not think of Deadly Premonition. I love Deadly Premonition. Just as I can have fun with that, I'm very happy to hear that people can have fun with this as well. Oh, are you my main attraction right here? Really? Yeah, that's rank X. Okay, well, I'll be back. What's important right now is that I actually try and get this in here. Okay, let's see. Mimi. I am wanting to see about oh. Okay, so I see. This just gives experience. This is a guarantee level up. Okay. Man, I wish there was a way of actually... I just want to see their, here and there. I want to see their stats as I'm actually, you know, giving them this stuff. Well. Okay. Increases base points. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I want to see this before I actually end up, you know, adding anything. Wow. Okay. You know what? Prolapse probably does need the HP up. Ah! Defense. D6. Wow. Okay, to Grim Reaper it goes. God damn it, I did it again. Let's do 2 for that. I guess maybe I'm understanding it incorrectly. Let's see. Increases base points for a Pokemon's defense stat. I have to be understanding this incorrectly. Because I would think I'd see their stats. Like, is that just... I might need to look this up. I can't believe I'm actually... Let me see, hang on. Stats explained. I forget when you flick down the sachet that shows EV and IV, though I don't know. Let's see. You get IV chat, okay. The spikes you can see in the hexagon, which you can see from the starting and check on. One is showing the species stat. One is showing effort values. What the hell are effort values? Okay, hang on. More Pokemon school for me here. So this right here is species stat. This, I'm not sure what this is. EV stats explained. 19's have been cool. Now it's time to be a Gary and Bree. Seeing this fucking Reddit post here. Okay, let's see. I'm not okay. No, God, my fucking. Let me show you what I was seeing right there. Jesus Christ. So as I'm sitting here, like right here, Like, okay, yeah, can you explain to me like I'm 5? And so I see down here, okay, great, absolutely, fantastic. Nope, I am not doing that at all. It's like there is so much just overload there that my freaking ADHD is not gonna sit here on this, like, yes, could I zoom in? Absolutely. I'm not gonna read all this, and I'm definitely not gonna fucking understand it. Let me see, hang on. What were you seeing? So I'm trying to get a better understanding about what the stats are. Right now, what I'm coming to understand is that this is all species sort of stat right here. This is what is apparently EV stats. Okay, I've never understood what EV and IV are, to be honest with you. Outside competitive play, that stuff is a scam. Well then, what the hell am I? Why am I given all this shit? Let's see, where is it? Let's see. Like, increase speed, increase special defense, increase special attack, defense. It's like, okay, great, I added it, and nothing changed. That's what I'm sitting here, like, I guess, in that sense, is what I'm trying to figure out here. Because, just to show real quick, I wanted to increase the defense. It's like, okay, clearly Grim Reaper's defense is a little bit, like, is the lowest part right here. Like, is at a disadvantage, I guess is maybe the better thing to say. And so I added, you know, a couple iron just to see. It was at 27. And nothing changed after that. It didn't increase the stat level or anything like that. So now I'm sitting here trying to wonder, I was like, what exactly, like, what am I not getting exactly? So if it's not EV, unless it is, I don't know, maybe it is. Intrinsic values, that's IV. So what it can do on its own based on breed and natures and all that. Okay, hang on. What it can do on its own. Oh, on its own. Got it. So, yeah, okay. I see that. A convoluted grinding value where beating out specific Pokemon add hidden stat gains up to a value of 255 total, but no stat can go above 130. Ew. Yeah. You had to just say hidden stat, and I'm like, no thank you. Man, fuck! That's how I can better play, don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna trust you on that. Well, now I'm just wondering, it's like, how the hell, like... What exactly... This isn't true, but I'm checking here. Let's see, hang on. I asked, like, stats boosters not doing anything. Clearly they're doing something. I have no idea how, though. So, it's just... Let's see. How is Babby formed? If you take a doll, and then you take another doll, and then you just kind of... It's kind of like that. So, hi! Kaizen QI, hello!
Welcome, friends. I've been expecting you.
Thank you so much for the raid, friends. Oh my god, welcome in. How are you guys? Thank you so incredibly much. It is absolutely nice to see you guys. What it do? Baby Boo's Entity Trick B, thank you so very much. I'm sorry, Kaizen, let me get you a proper shout out here. For some reason, it's not. Yeah, man. Come on. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to be the.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
Yes, it is indeed, OJ. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I'll give you the proper look there. And you guys were playing Pokemon Legends ZA. Well, anyways, hi. Thank you guys so very much. I absolutely appreciate it. Oh, what emote is this? I love this. Oh my god, I love this emote. The Bulbasaur emote. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. I hope you guys are all well. How was the game for you guys? I am just now like sitting here trying to figure out what the hell my stats are supposed to be doing. Look at all those Bulbasaurs actually fall. Thank you so very much, man. Friend, excuse me, I'm sorry. However you wish to be represented. However, like, we'll just say friend as a universal thing right there. I apologize. I tend to just say man to begin with. But anyways, thank you guys. How did everything go? What are you guys up to? I am still relatively early, and we are still going to be making some really dumb names, needless to say. Greta, which I am very happy about, and Grim Reaper, and Prolapse Plus. Why am I showing my new friends this? And Patty Cake, and Piss, and 50 pesos. First come, first serve. Whoever can actually put a name down for the next Pokemon, that's yours. You put the name in there. Congratulations. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm still very early into this game, so I apologize if a lot of this stuff is going to be very, like, just kind of new, simple, all of that good stuff. It is your boy Piss, yes indeed. Hang on. He don't know any better. It's fine. Oh, wow. I love Patty Cake. Halucha is a great Pokemon to have. Also, at your earliest convenience, I implore you to watch this classic. Oh, dear God. Is it Piss Senior or Piss 3? No, this is Piss Senior. Like, Piss 3, I'm sorry, is gonna be... What in God's green earth have you actually given me, Grybo? What is this? What is happening? Alright. So be it. Yeah, let me see if I can actually... Can I mute the game? Let's see. I can.
How is Babby formed? How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant? They need to do weigh in stain mother. Who killed their babbies because these babby can't fricks back? It was on the news this morning. A mother in who had killed her 3 kids. They are taking the 3 babby back to New York to lady to rest. My Barry are with the father who lost his children. I am truly sorry for your lots.
You realize I have not drank. I have work in the morning. I can't drink. Why would you do that to me? For what reason do you feel the need to actually have shown me that? Oh, dear God. Otherwise, thank you, Grime. I appreciate it. Okay, hang on. Let's see. All right, we need names for Venipede and for Bellsprout. Benadryl. You know, that's actually relatively tame. I will give that, all right? Fine. We will... Venipede will be Benadryl. Every single Pokemon I'm getting is a freaking Bellsprout's the other one, correct? Every single well, you know what? I shouldn't say that. It just feels like and it's a male. Carpet. Okay. We'll assume it's the you're referring to Aladdin whenever you say so. Specifically the Will Smith version, you know, because that's the only version that exists here. There is 2 other Pokemon that are here. Let's see. Okay. I wonder if with one stone. I take it back. Wow. Just needed, you know. Let's see. I'm actually referring to a really bad Persona song. It's called Burning Men's Soul. It's actually a fucking bop until it's not. Which Persona game was that in? I feel like I am required to actually know what that should be, as somebody who's one of my favorite games of all time is Persona 5. Sun is getting low. I don't think it was a game, it was an animated thing. Ah! No. No, no. Hey. Be on your merry way. Damn it! Where'd it go? I'm mad. Anyways, Persona Trinity Soul. Let's see. What do I have? You know, I might actually need to take a look at these real quick. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. It's a Japanese anime television series that is a spin-off of the Persona video game series taking place 10 years after Persona 3's events. Intriguing. So does it have Tartarus and stuff like that, or is it like completely separate? Like it might as well be called Persona 3.5. If you want to experience the song for yourself, but you have to listen to the full 90s at least. I will have that open as a history thing. I don't know if I'll be able to play it on here for copyright reasons. So, but it is there in my history, so I will be able to refer back to it. Let's see. I know nothing about Persona lore. I know Persona 3 and 5. I'm still waiting for Revival? Is that what it's called? What's the Persona 4 remake coming out? The one with the bad name where they couldn't actually just say, you know, rerun or rewind or anything like that. They called it, I think it was Revival. Which I guess if you think about it, it's like TV show Revival, but still, like it's... Yep, Revival. I don't like that name. I am waiting until that that one actually comes out before I can actually before I can actually play it. What? What the hell was that? Excuse me? What? Yes, I'm aware the sun will be setting soon. The sun's getting low. No, I'm getting an Abra. So help me God. I hope, at least. There it is. Why? There we go. Ah, like it just denied. Why, man? All right, well. Persona You're not too far off, honestly. Yeah, Persona 5 is one of my favorite games of all time. I have played that game countless amount of times because of that game actually ended up helping me go through a kind of tough personal time. And I love it to pieces. Any Pokemon you attain by training with another trainer will get a small boost of it. Oh, okay, cool. And this should be, let's see. Let's see. Your Pokemon's name is no, it wasn't me. It was not me, okay? Let's be real, okay? Let's be certain here. Okay, it's not me. Look at my little Totodile or Croconaw, excuse me. Her name is Greta, and that was my choice. There are people here who will come up here and name my freaking my Esper Prolapse Plus. Patty Cake is cute. I am not. I bet Grybo named Greta. Mochi named Greta. There. Checkmate. Mochi named Greta. Because she is a lady. Don't name a bitch. No. We have, you know, good names. Mr. I named. Beans I named right here. I named Bebe here for Flabebe. Oh, right, Obama. I don't have a good excuse for that. Look, okay, Babes, I will give you, I will give you our Abra. First name you get right here. Okay, it is literally first come first serve, but I am you know, I am giving you the table here. DD Mega Doo-Doo. Somehow this is gonna come out back and bite me in the ass. Somehow everybody's gonna come in here and people are gonna look at that Abra, who will eventually become a Kazam, or Alakazam, who will eventually become a, you know, all that. And I will point and, you know, say it was not me, it was Beebs. I have this, you know, as permanent evidence on my YouTube channel, and yet people will still refuse to believe me. They will still refuse and say, nuh-uh, that was all you, wasn't it? ED ain't gonna all fit, so Mega doo-doo. I don't it's just I surprised myself of being able to actually you know, give you guys what exactly you asked for. By the way, Pish 3, you could thank Grybo for that as well. Someone named my Cleffa Evie named this one Roger, and Burrito. I love the name Burrito for my spupa here. It's wonderful. Hey, Jet, check Blue Sky real fast. You did it! You fucking did it! Ma'am! Ma'am, I will make this a clip. I will show video proof of this. Ma'am! You live in Texas too, okay? I will find you. Okay? I will make this... I will have a very strong set of words to be had for you that will need... No, I can't do that. Not with Baby Bees. Why did I do that? Not with Baby Bees' innocent ears. I can't do that. I care too much. Because I am a gentleman. You know, I can't expect that this will end up working out well. I can make this work. Okay, you know. Give me 1 second. Let me clear my sinuses. This slander. I come over here and I just look back at this little part right here. This slander. So I said I was not you, OJ. No. You came in at the wrong time right here. You are completely and utterly fine. It's the fact that I am being blamed for other people's choices, as is tradition. Let's see. When is your trip? I've told you like a million times, and I'm sure you've told me as well, Beebs, and yet I still end up forgetting. Excuse me. You leave the 25th. You are not that much further from leaving. Where are we at right now? Come tomorrow, you are 10 days away. 10 days away. And then you guys end up leaving on that cruise. You said starts May 1st. And how long is the cruise itself? Cruises normally are like, what, a week, 2 weeks? I've already forgotten. Keep reading Gamer Bieber, and I'm very sorry about that. He seems to be in a better spot, honestly. I like his music more than I did whenever he started out. It's a 5-night cruise. Oh, okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So the cruise ends up leaving, I would assume, from Florida, and it goes... This I actually don't know. Where does it end up going? I thought for a second, I was like, wait a minute. Has it mentioned what happens? Like, where it goes for the cruise? It's been a little while. Bahamas, then both the Disney private island. Gotta be honest, I actually didn't know there were Disney private islands. That's interesting. I have not been to the Bahamas. I've been on cruises. What are the big ones? Let's see. I've been to Cozumel, Grand Cayman Islands, Jamaica. Those were fun. I'm trying to remember. There was another place that I went to on another cruise that was Mexico, but I can't remember where it went. And I wouldn't even begin to guess where it went. I haven't been to the new island yet on Jelly. My sister and sister-in-law just went. They said it was really pretty. I miss the water, man. I love the ocean. I miss it. I just want to go to a beach again. I haven't been to a beach in years. Did you know if you say beer can in a British accent, you're actually saying bacon in a beer can. Beer can. I just heard it. It took me a second. Beer can. Beer can. Beer can. I would go Jamaican accent. The problem is I don't want to come across as offensive. Here's the best thing. Yeah, I'm back on here. Here is the thing, okay? I'm gonna over-exaggerate a little bit, but regardless, still, without saying anything, okay? Without saying anything, okay? No listing here, no typing or anything like that, okay? After having gone to Jamaica myself, okay? I want you guys to close your eyes, think for a second, just really quick. Don't say out loud what it is. Just think about this. Think of every possible stereotype that you could think of with Jamaica, and then let me know once you got it. Okay? Don't list them. Don't do any of that stuff. Just think it, and whenever you have it, let me know. Got it? Okay. Good. I don't know if anybody else is actually sitting here thinking about that. I'm very excited. You should be. I love, I don't remember the last time. No. Last time I went on a cruise was spring break in high school. That's what it was. Why did I read that in a Jamaican accent? Jesus, my brain be blanking. Every possible stereotype you could possibly think of, like just in general. Doesn't have to be like, you're going in depth into the weeds of stereotypicalness or anything like that. Just the first things that end up coming to mind. I need to... Oh my god. My poor patty cake. She did. Wait, about the country or the people? Let's say both. Just... Actually, no, you know what? Let's say people. People. My poor patty cake. You know what? All right. Hang on. Hang on. I gotta add that one myself. Actually, matter of fact, here. Do exclamation point and quote add. I'll let you be the owner of that one right there, Beebs. Because yeah, I think I would like that as a quote. Command quote add. Yes, you did. That is now quote number 25 right there. Was there a point to this, or was this a ploy to get us to bring forth our star? Oh, right. I didn't finish it. Okay. You got the stereotypes in your head. All right. Perfect. I'm glad that that is the case. They're all real. They're all true. Every single one. How is it? They are nice and caring people. They were a lovely people. Truth be told, yes. They were incredibly lovely. Some of the funniest, like, people you have ever heard either, like, as well. They were incredibly hilarious. Every single one. Whether they were, you know, one of the ones giving us the tour or if they were just, you know, locals. They were so funny. Like, very, very, very humorous. Every single one. I never know how to do things on Twitch because I don't stream consistently anymore. I forget how to do things. That's fair. Yeah. You end up, you know, you can end up missing some stuff here and there. I completely understand. At this point now, we are at 25 quotes, which is wild to think about. Jesus Christmas. Okay, hang on 1 second. I am curious. In fact, let me go ahead and make some, some of these I look at and I'm like, what? I did not say this stuff. What are we talking about? Good Lord. Let me see. I end up making some adjustments in order to appease the quote gods, if you will. There he is. All right, perfect. I've been to Jamaica before. Went to Falmouth. I don't know how to pronounce that actually. I don't even remember the city I went to. I just remember I went to Jamaica. Falmouth. I'm gonna assume it's Muth is what it is. When I took my late father on a Father's Day cruise in 2019. That's so sweet. Rest in peace, Father. I'm very happy you were able to actually do that for Father's Day. We did Jamaica, Trinidad, and Cozumel. Cozumel was my favorite of the bunch. Cozumel was interesting. It was just, my brother was sleeping in, so was my mom was actually feeling down. She ended up having I think one of her back issues was getting to her that day. And so she had to actually be bedridden most of that day. So it was just me and my dad who ended up getting off at the beach for Cozumel. And, we just walked around in that little area, and we finally got curious enough, like my dad especially, and because I mean he already knew right then and there, is like, hang on, let's just take a peek outside of this little resort that they have here. And sure enough, you peek out and you're like, let's just go back inside. You just like look out, and I forget that the motherland is actually very dirty sometimes. Pretty broken. Damage doesn't seem like it would vitalize anyone. Well, dry and brittle. Probably not the sort of thing that will revitalize anyone. I'm trying to get a Fennekin, like, you know, out of its funk. Oh my god, dude, that's terrifying. Ah! That is not... Whoop. Piss is dying. Whoops. Piss was dying. What's going on with you? Oh, do you have a... Never mind. Maybe we're okay. Damn it. Quote ad is all together right there. And it's du piss is dying. I will allow some correction in that just to make sure that we are, you know, accurate. There we go. I did used to in my previous PC. I used to be able to actually have quotes be able to yeah, I'll be able to make those adjustments. No worries. In fact, I'll do that right now. I used to have it where Mix It Up will actually credit the person that ended up adding the quote, and I really wish I knew how to add that again because I can't find it at all. I think if you just hit quote space 26, I believe that's what it is right there, just to actually see. Yeah, I went ahead and edited it. We're all good. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about it too, because I like being able to actually have people, you know, whenever they make the quote, it's like, okay, they have ownership. They're the ones who marked it. It's rather than just it being like the chat is, you know, saying that. But I can't find that anymore. I don't see how that it is. Plus, I would need to find a way of being able to actually editing all of the ones that exist, and it just it's rough. Hard to actually do that. Wonder if I can actually do this. Let's see. Not yet. Okay. Nope, not Pokedex. Oh, I see. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm getting it. Oh. Hold up. Up. Come on. Come on, please, please, please. Badge! That's okay. Ah, damn it. When we play in DRG, I have to actually figure a lot of that stuff out, quite frankly. Deep Rock Galactic is one. I also have to play Helldivers at some point with people. I gotta play like a whole bunch of stuff. I've been trying to actually get some games going with like a bunch of people for a while. It's just things have not fallen into place. Unless these past 3 weeks, somehow, some way, like things just kind of get interrupting the streams. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you know, again, like something ends up happening. But we will see. I'd like to play Deep Rock Galactic at some point with everybody. That'd be good. Can't believe I forgot who you are. Again, probably. All right, I remember. What's up, person? How you doing? Welcome in. What exactly did you end up remembering? Because I remember you, definitely. 110%. Color me curious, if you will. Nice. So I was able to convince you to play this Pete game, the Incredibles video game. You have, yes. I do actually have it downloaded on my hard drive. I was able to actually get that going. I will be able to actually get that started. Do I have anything planned after Dead Rising 2? I don't think I do, actually. You know what? We'll go ahead and do that. That'll be the plan. We end up playing the Incredibles game. Mike, what's up, man? I have not seen you in a good hot minute. How are you doing, dude? Awesome to see you. Welcome in. How is everything going? We got a revitalizing twig. Awesome. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. It only took me a month and I almost forgot who you were. I got a lot of people I follow suddenly, and then after either watch their VODs or they finish streaming the game I tend to forget. Oh, well, I'm glad that you hadn't forgotten at the, you know, for sure, and you had to, you know, were able to remember. So regardless, even if you didn't, it's no big deal. Like I said, like I've said before, as long as I end up, you know, finding, you know, giving you some joy somehow, some way, then yeah, yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy that I'll be able to actually do that. And hey, if things end up falling off, I totally get it. I totally understand, you know? And things kind of end up going and, you know, tastes end up changing over time. So it's no big deal. And there's no harm, no foul with any of that stuff. I'm doing very well. How are you? Oh, buddy, you have missed a good chunk of what these last 3 months have fucking done to me. I wish I could say, you know what, actually, here's what I will say. Today I am doing well. Yesterday I was doing, well, shit. No, yesterday I wasn't too well. These last few days have been actually well, for the most part. Unfortunately, I wish I could say that my personal situation is good. It's unfortunately not. I hate to say, but I am alive. I am here. So is my cat. All is okay. There's been a lot that's happened, man. Yeah, it's, oh boy, there's been a lot that's happened. There was one guy that I followed because they were going to make a video about my Mario Maker level, but I forgot their username. Oh, man. I don't know if you ended up sharing anything about the situation from yesterday, but if not and you need to vent, my DMs are open, homie. Oh, thanks, man. No, I mean, everything is all good. Like, everything is, everything was okay from... Let me go ahead and say this. Everything is okay for me personally yesterday. It's just, unfortunately, there was a tragedy that ended up happening with work that affected a lot of people. And hell, I would argue that it affected everybody, but I mean, like, it's one of those things that, you know, it happened and it's just like, it just more of a shock than anything. So I'm not gonna share what it is, just in case, like, just out of just kind of the privacy for said people. But I mean, yeah, everything is okay. With me, everything is okay. I've been had time to be able to actually process that. It is just, yeah, it was sudden. It was very, very sudden. It's what I think it is. I think I've gone through a similar thing, but I have zero context clues. I have no problem actually sharing if you actually would like to know, but I mean, at least on a private level, let me go ahead and say. So, I mean, feel free to, send me a DM if you are curious, because I have no problem talking about that stuff, but just in case, I'd rather not have it on a VOD. So, you know what I mean? I'm thinking of impulse buying a $150 Hot Wheel car. You know what, bro? I'd say go for it. Why not go ahead and, just splurge, have some fun, do what you need to, man. Have, buy the things that make you happy, as long as it's not going to put you into financial ruin. Hey, man, just remember, as bad things get, they'll always have the Steam. We'll always have the Steam store page. That's the way of looking at it. I guess to fill you in on that, Mike, you weren't actually here for that, and I got no problem actually sharing this with everybody, because I have shared it before, and I know some people. By the way, Mike has been a longtime follower, as probably I would imagine gets very busy and has a whole bunch of stuff going on. He's super cool, and he's super nice. A lot of great stuff, and I'm always happy to be able to actually see that he ends up coming back in and everything is all good. Just to know that, new friends are safe and everything. Yeah, so I don't know if you were here whenever I ended up buying a new place. I became a first-time homeowner back in August, and it was great. Everything is all good. I moved in October. It burned down in January because some asshole was... it was a condo, just to be clear. And the building that I was in shared with 12 units altogether. One asshole decided that, hey, you know what? I'm going to be irresponsible with my my fireplace, and burned all 12 units down to the ground. So I am homeless. I'm currently mooching off of my uncle's place here. People have been very kind and nice in being able to actually, provide me. I lost my PC, but I was able to actually rebuild basically what I got. Even better, honestly, a better situation than I was. But yeah, it's, I've still got a mortgage that I need to pay. The mortgage company is not being receptive to a whole bunch of that. They consider the situation that I am in not struggling, but if I so much as intentionally choose not to pay them one time, it's like, oh, you must be in dire straits. I see how it is. I don't even fucking know. So yeah, it's a lot. I've had a lot of support. I am okay, even though, that I have no problem making jokes about it, and even at my own expense, personally. I am okay. Everything is all good. I'm just taking it day by day. And to answer, I guess, person, your question right there, did you end up finding a place? Yes and no. I am thinking my dad, God bless him, I swear. He is ready to actually put down, money on being able to actually buy a place here in this city, even though he probably should not. Buying a second home over here for me to be able to live in, and then he's going to try and pay my mortgage payment every single month, and I just pay I don't know, a small sum, kind of what I'm doing here in my uncle's place, that I don't want to be in. But it's, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. That I am thankful for being in, but I am trying to actually, move on from. We'll see. Whole thing. Been through it all, but that is my situation, Mike. It's been a hell of a year. Let's just say that. I contributed one, count 'em, one Rocket Robot on Wheels playthrough. That was astounding. Seriously. I cannot believe you pulled for that. And like, well, you know what? I realize that it is like, it's understandable that like, you know, it's probably easy enough, especially if it's one of your favorite games of all time. But still, I was so happy to be able to actually, you know, give that. I was so happy to be able to actually finish that playthrough. I was so incredibly happy. So thank you, Rybo. Yeah, I mean, couldn't provide, you know, I don't expect anybody to actually provide anything to me or anything like that, and I am very thankful if you do, of course, but still, yes. But it is, you know, absolutely. I've never expect anybody is like, oh, here's like, you know, $100 or anything like that. No, nothing like that. But you providing that was like so fun and like so very nice, and I'm very happy about that, Gripe. But thank you so much, man. I absolutely appreciate you tons. I'm happy I was able to finish that game. I am here. Get treasured, my favorite Texan man. You are loved, and I love you. You beautiful bastard, you. I love you. You are incredible. God damn. I was living in my home for 3 months, and some asshole burned it down. And now the owner is choosing not to actually find out. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're covering it up right now. I'm pretty sure they're trying to find a way of being like, oh, it was a freak accident. There's a whole slew of reasons as to why that's the case, but it feels very sketchy. You know, nothing could have been done. Find the fucker, get his insurance, and have him pay for everything. I'm hoping your insurance is coming through. Thankfully, it did, though I will admit, I ended up finding out that I might have been a little underinsured, unfortunately, because contents were what was insured, and that includes not only my PC and my TV, my couch, and all that sort of stuff. That also includes my microwave, my washer, my dryer, my oven, my AC unit, my water heater. All of that is personal property, and I am responsible for replacing. And frankly, yeah, what I have covered ain't gonna cover all of that, unfortunately. God, and now I just made myself depressed thinking about that. Yeah, it's a lot. And I mean, granted, the first thing you end up thinking about, even if you don't consciously think about it, it's there in the back of your head, was that, you know, like, there's no way that'll happen to me. So what is the mortgage company doing to the other affected tenants? I can't speak for their mortgage. I mean, they probably have different like companies that they are, speaking with and everything. Like, I feel like that's something that the insurance company and mortgage company had to duke out. Not necessarily. There's some people who, I don't know what the take from. There are people who are like, oh yeah, it burned down, so I mean, and it wasn't your fault, so you should be able to have insurance to be able to cover all of your, your mortgage. Well, that didn't end up being the case. For me, there has to be a language barrier. The people that I've spoken to have all been foreigners with my mortgage company. And I don't mean to put that on the spot, nor to sound, insensitive or anything like that. But every time I tried to speak to these people, that like they had zero understanding of what my situation was. Like, I'm telling them, it's like, listen, I need some sort of relief. I don't have a home. I am paying for this, and I am also going to have to pay for rent. And like, that is an expense that I cannot, I cannot cover. And it's like, but you're making your payments on time. It's like, yeah, because I'm having to fucking mooch off of people. And I'm basically, well, just exactly that, mooching off of people, and it feels like shit having to do that. And it's like, you've seen the evidence, you know exactly what I'm going through. I've shown you the documents. It's like, I'm telling you what my situation is. I need help. And they're like, okay, well, we need you to actually, fail to make a payment so you get in trouble with us, and then we can, we can qualify you for mortgage assistance. What? What do you mean? No, like, why do I need to get in trouble with you? And then somebody else was just like, well, if you want a, you know, a cheaper mortgage payment every month and you need a cheaper insurance. I'm like, I'm not asking for cheaper monthly payments. I'm asking for fucking... Somebody is like, you know, I don't know. Somebody over there is trying to piss me off. To be honest, mortgage company probably doesn't give a shit as long as they get their piece of the pie. That's honestly kind of what it feels like now. Here's my question. Is the building being rebuilt or did they just say fuck it? It's supposed to be rebuilt. I have not heard jack shit. But yeah, is what it is. It is what 'tis be. No depresso, have an espresso. I would actually love that right now. Pokemon Artist 1025. Hello, welcome in, my friend. How is everything going? I have a funny Pokemon joke. Okay, I am down. I'm down to clown. I'd like to actually hear this said Pokemon joke. Especially from one Pokemon artist. Let's see. I've been droning on enough about my personal situation. I apologize. This is supposed to be good, you know, good vibes, good fun. All good stuff. Electrike. Okay, hold up. Ow! Ow. Ow. Okay. Why can't I'm freezing on everything. Hold up, let's see. Can I? There we go. All right, good. I could demolish a good espresso right now. That actually does sound great. Nowhere here does good espresso. I don't know if I've actually gotten an espresso from any shop, to be honest with you. What do you call an electric Pokemon that can act as medicine? Place Bolt. Electric Pokemon that can act as medicine. I don't know. What do you call that? Oh, placebo. Tynum. Placebolt. Nice. I like both, actually. I wasn't expecting Tynamol of all things. Yes, I do agree. That was a good little joke right there. Ay-ya! What the? Did I just lose my... Hold up. There we go. And Pokemon Artist, thank you so much for the follow, friend. I absolutely appreciate you so very much. Fuck, that's a good one. I'll keep that one in my back pocket. Tynamol, it's probably the better punchline in my opinion. I can have appreciation for both. I like both of them very much so. Both are clever. Listen close, here's the scoop. I have a shiny clue for you. I am still very early into this game, so, but I will take the scoop. I will take a clue. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. Why don't we? I will, I will take some, fun stuff. Okay. Very neat. Very fun. Do I not? Okay, I can't get up there. All right, guys, let's name them. You got Electrike and Pidgeotto. After reaching rank W, oh wow, that is still very early. Okay, sure, why not? After reaching rank W, I was assuming when I hear shiny, I normally end up thinking like, oh, it's got to be like, you know, a later thing. Interesting. Electric Richard, you got it. Let's do it. We're naming her Richard. Give me 1 second, artist. I see 1 second. I will finish that up here very, very soon. And we're naming her Michael. I suppose there is the actress Mikey Madison. Oh, god damn it. You just had to give me my fucking PTSD, didn't you? Okay, apologies, artist. Let me say. You should be able to get a quest near Wild Zone 1. Outside of one of the gates, you should see the exclamation point for a quest which will let you get a shiny Mareep. Interesting. Okay, I will keep that in mind for sure. I'll be sure to actually refer back to it. It might be a little while before I actually end up getting there. I kind of just am like, you know, letting the flow go. I am going to eventually get to rank X. I need to get to rank X, for the love of God, please. You know, progress must be made. You know, I got a gun that only fires rodent Pokemon. I pull the trigger and all that comes out is... I can't do my TAs that fast. So... It just sounds... No sorry, Bob. Let me see. So... Alright, test the icy punch. May leave charges frozen. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go up. How many... Wow, yeah. I have gotten everybody here. That's nice. I wonder, can I actually... I don't know if this would work. No, it does not. Okay. I was hopeful. I probably don't have to worry about this all that much. It's okay. However... Ooh. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I actually have any Pokemon jokes in my back pocket. Those are always interesting to note. I should probably get her more than just, Oh! Oh, dear God. More than just Thundershock. Be on your merry way. Yes, you don't want to mess with this. Everything's all good. What is... No, it's dark. That's right. I'm trying to remember everything all at once here. Actually... Oof. Okay. Now I almost feel bad, honestly. And there was nothing to be had here. Okay, well. Oh, yes, there was. I definitely need to heal everybody up. Why? I am in the French catacombs now. Ooh. Hold on. I mean, it's an Abra. It wouldn't mess with that. Their whole shtick is being a tease. You get the wild encounter and they immediately teleport away, at least traditionally. Yeah, but I can still mock them about it. You know, just for, you know, to make me feel better about myself. Get some sody pop. Oops. Actually, hold on. What did I pick up? I will never know. Okay. Getting a lot of good TMs here. It's ahead of all the skeletons for me. Will do. I'll keep that in mind for sure. What is the water? But that's what it is. Get back here. You're kidding. I saw that 4 go down to 3 all of a sudden. Ah! I wanted that one. I got another joke. Let's hear it. Let's do it. What you got? God, everyone is just hurting. Lord. Thought of the best idea for a new business. Just you wait and see. Okay. Cool story, man. I'm gonna go outside, you know, and get some fresh air. Where I'm not sitting here thinking about, like, how can I scam folks for money down in the dumpsters? Oh, hey! Oh. Oh man, okay, I'm reading ahead a little bit. I think it's gonna unfortunately fall on deaf ears, at least for me. I'm so sorry. I am more of a, like, I'm getting much more back into Pokemon, I should say. So hang on, before I read the rest of it, I just saw the capital F and I was like, oh no, I need to actually make sure. Ah, okay. I see where it's coming from. What is this? This is awesome. I have never seen that. This is so fucking cool. It evolves from a female snow runt. Oh. This is so fucking cool, dude. Is this Pokemon in here? Well, anyways, let me read the joke now that I have my reference. I apologize, but I need to make sure about that stuff. The ice type specialist who is also a dentist looked in the patient's mouth and said, "When did you floss last?" Okay, I see that now. That's good. That almost hits a little too close to home because I don't floss. Oh man, I definitely should. I absolutely am horrible at flossing. That is clever. I really like that. That is very, very much so. I believe there's Frostlass in this game, I think. I just saw the Mega Evolution, which I thought was the evolution from what it is, Frostlass. And it is so fucking cool, dude. It is so fucking cool. Yeah, so that makes me actually think about that. Let's see. Welcome to Pokemon. There's always something you've never seen, and there's a Pokemon for everyone. Yeah, Pokemon to artist, excuse me. Artist, for reference of my Pokemon history, really, I have played Pokemon Emerald a long time ago. It was my first Pokemon game for sure. Eventually I did play Pokemon White. Pokemon Emerald, I do remember little bits and pieces here and there, not entirely everything, but I do remember some things. Pokemon White I also played. I'll be honest, the only thing I remember from that one is Chandelure. And then I had played halfway through, roughly halfway, not entirely. Maybe, did I even get halfway? I don't know. Anyways, I got like a good chunk of the way through Sun, and I was really enjoying that one. Really, really enjoying it. Unfortunately, I was very naive in understanding what, you know, in selling my 3DS after the Switch came out, thinking that, oh yeah, well, I mean, everything will just go to the Switch, whatever. It's a good thing I have options to play that game. Needless to say. Let's see. It's a Mega Evolution boss battle in this game. Oh, okay, badass. To get Frostlass, you need a female and a Dawnstone. I did end up reading about that. My favorite Pokemon remains Krogunk, then Mimikyu. I love Mimikyu. Lokix, the name sounds familiar, but Snom, I'm pretty sure I know Snom. Ludicolo, yes, I do know Ludicolo, and Shroomish, if we want a full team's worth. I would have to think about my team, to be honest with you. I mean, for sure, Alolan Raichu is in there, just because I'm, you know, that's my favorite Pokemon, period. I love Alolan Raichu. If I can ever get a freaking plush of Alolan Raichu, then I absolutely would. Finding that is going to be very, very, very difficult. You knew Tynamo. I did actually know Tynamo. That's why I actually ended up actually seeing that. I was like, oh, I get it. Yes. I was very proud of that fact. There's a wide breadth of Pokemon that, even as somebody who opens my oh, speaking of, my packs on TCG Pocket, I don't know or remember a whole lot of names, and you know, nothing ends up like sticking as well. All right, hold on. Let's see. You guys are opening my packs for me. Hang on. So, let's see. I'm so thankful that this webcam actually changes or focuses a lot better. Nope. 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 That was really bad luck. Nope. Hey, okay. I got a Haunter. We're good. Holy ugly Link, Batman. I'll see you here in a second, Grabo. Hang on one hot second. Nothing added. Okay, we're good. Perfect. Did you put it back in? Like the same link? It's back in stock? Are you fucking serious? Oh, but this is Raichu. It is Raichu, and I love Raichu, but I'm looking for a Alolan Raichu is the big thing. Yeah, Alolan Raichu is my favorite. Is this not Alolan Raichu? No. So Alolan Raichu, just to actually give the comparison here. In fact, let's see, hang on. So this right here is the Alolan Raichu from Poké Center. This one right here. He uses his tail as a little surfboard. I love him. It's adorable. Yeah, it's close. And I see where the, yeah, the color scheme is a little different. The ears are different and all that stuff. Yeah, there's little things. I mean, there's a, it's electric and psychic is the combination there as well. A whole bunch of stuff right there. I love them. Let's see. A medicine is so shocking it makes you forget you had a headache. That'd be amazing. God forbid. Just give me a medicine that knocks me out, period. And I just end up, you know, just being on the bed for the rest of the, time. Immemorial. Really? Hold on. I always forget. What the hell is the nest ball? I read it God knows how many times. Let me see. Sure, why not? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I just realized too. Oh no! Okay, Baniri is the only one that we need to actually name. That's good. First come, first serve. What's the name for Baniri? Let me see. I'm missing a little bit. Let's see. Okay, but consider the Alolan Raichu shorts on the store. I don't know if I would end up wearing shorts like that. I already have a hard time, like, putting, like, I wear shirts with, like, you know, some pattern or something like that, you know, graphic tees and stuff like that. That is almost not really my kind of thing. I've kind of, like, pushed myself with this, as well as, you know, one that was gifted to me recently as, you know, a struggle thing for Star Wars and Mickey Mouse and stuff. And I don't know. I need it, like, I'm normally just a plain tee guy, or if I have a pattern or, like, you know, an image, it's very simple. I don't know. It's one of those things. Okay, you sent me something, Grybo. Let me take a look. Jesus, that link. Sure. Nothing showed up. It is a blank page. It just shows AliExpress. And then what should be like the bottom part is like pushed up all the way to the search. Just to show. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever you scroll all the way down, it's like, okay, this is that section right there. That is what's basically showing up. It's weird. It's very, very weird. Let me try again. How about that? Yeah, no. unfortunately. Also, Shannon, are you saying fresh because of the Alolan shorts, or are you saying fresh because of Baniri? Which, speaking of, hang on. This is important. Like, that is the name. Damn it. If I had known that. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Fresh bunny. Got it. Oh, it's so adorable. Bobo ass discount right. What is that name? That's amazing. I love it. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Let me do this. This is important. Hang on. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, we are gonna release you. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. So with the luxury ball, I just remembered that it helps with the friendship level. Let me make sure that that is the case. If I'm not making Pokemon grow friendlier after being caught. Okay, yes. So that will be the goal there. Matter of fact, you know what? Hang on. Let's go through Pokedex entries here. Sprawling territory will fiercely peck at any intruder. I've not gone through these yet. Not the ones that are existing, that is. Sleeps for 18 hours a day, just like Mochi. It uses a variety of sensory powers even while asleep. I wonder if it's fighting, like it is fighting in its sleep. If that's the case. Its bite injects a venom potent enough to paralyze even the large bird Pokemon that try to prey on it. Whirlipede, that's what it is. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it is blindingly fast when catching its prey. That's scary. Very intelligent. It roasts berries before eating them. It likes to help people. With static electricity, its fur for discharging. This Pokemon's whole body gives off sparks as a storm approaches. God, it's so adorable. It's just a shame that it turns into a MILF whenever you evolve it. One of Baniri's ears is always rolled up. It can be forcefully extended to shatter even a large boulder. Oh, like a mantis shrimp. Gotcha. Okay, fresh. We're naming it Fresh. I am half tempted just to try to actually level it up, just for the thirst. And literally only for that reason alone. Okay. Heal ball. Ow! Dog! Double edge. Nito Sweeto. $37? Excuse me? It does nothing. There's absolutely nothing. Okay, well, I gotta get a Goomy another time. I forgot what Goomy actually evolves into. I think it's a dragon Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. Let's go here just because I need to go ahead and heal up everybody. Nope. Oh, I need a Mawile as well. Those are cool. The Mega Evolution of Mawile is kind of terrifying, to be honest with you. That's big. I had no idea such a thing existed. That herbalist is a true gem, and so are you for finding one. Thank you. Let's give it to Fennekin at once. Is this gonna, like, evolve it, actually? Actually, it would be kind of funny. How delightful. It's looking wonderfully energetic now. Seems like this Fennekin has taken a shine to you. Why not let it tag along? Oh! Ah! That is the easiest you're ever gonna get a freaking another kind of starter. That's awesome. As far as I know, I can't get up there, so that's okay. Because we're running low on time, let me go ahead and actually get over to do my rank up, and we'll see if we, after the fact, we can actually do another oh shit, what are we naming Fennekin? In fact, you guys figure it out whenever I go use the bathroom. Okay, hang on. I shall return, excuse me. I see the name we're going with is Frick. That's nice. In fact, hang on. You know what? Hang on. No. Her name be Frick. Nice. And in fact, hang on. What's some of the other ones right here? Double edge. User attacks with a reckless all-out charge. User also takes some damage. Hell yeah. Oh, I need to sell all this shit. Pokedex. Eating a twig fills it with energy, and its roomy ears vent to air hotter than 390 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than boiling, I think. Can I be honest? I always forget what boiling temperature is for Fahrenheit. I don't know why. Like, I remember freezing easily. 212. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I mean, hearing that, I'm like, yes, that's correct. Immediately, I remember. It's like, oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna forget that number tomorrow. There we go. Now she's all caught up. In fact, we can evolve her now. All that work paid off. Brazen. Oh, I keep on forgetting about that. Okay, let's see. So, charm, absolutely. Ember. Then we'll take continual damage. That all seems good. 32 Fahrenheit is freezing. See, 32 I always remember, period. Like, that one is easy for me, 100%. Fahrenheit is an interesting system. I forgot why it exists, but there's a method to the madness. Usually the disparity between using imperial measurements versus metric has to do with colloquial feel versus scientific accuracy. And I think the same applies to Fahrenheit versus Celsius. I will trust you on all of that. It's very... The way I've always seen it, to be honest with you, is that I end up seeing it as we are being stubborn. Though there might be, like you said, a method to the madness. That very well could be true. It's just, it's hard to not view it that way. Not view it otherwise, I guess I should say. Wow. Frick can't use Fire Fang. That's interesting. Fire Spin already learned. Actually, matter of fact. Oh. It keeps the twig in its tail using friction from its tail fur. It sets the twig on fire and launches into battle. God damn. Get some conditioner in your fur, please. Wait, where was the Pokemon Center? Already forgotten. Where was it? Oh, okay. No. I traveled there. I forgot. It's not stubbornness, although that seems to be what most people think. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I ended up thinking. Evidently not. I'm very much willing to admit, like, you know, whenever I don't know. And clearly I don't know, so. Kind of want. Let's do that. Let's do that. We got all the ladies in the lineup. All of our ladies are you know, here and ready to kick some ass. Let's go ahead and sell. Ah, I'll buy it at a high price. Actually, hang on. Is there any... No, okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem doing this then. Let's see. With metric specifically, because it uses base 10 measurements, you tend to have more issues when dealing with fractions. I've never understood like identifying metric and imperial, like you mentioned. There's a way of doing it. I'm sure there is. You know, it's very simple, but the reason a foot is 12 inches specifically is because 12 has more factors than 10, and it causes fewer issues when dealing with fractions of decimal. Okay, I see. A third of a 10 is 3.3 repeating, which sucks for precision measuring, but what's a third of 12? It's 4. Interesting. Yeah, okay, I can see that. That makes sense to me. Oh, this is the furfro. Sure, I'm not missing anything here. Ah, I didn't mean that. All right, let's do our rank up. My Delibird and I had a fateful encounter. Cool story. I'll loot you. And pick up all this stuff while I got it. Run along, get yourself a challenger's ticket. This warm up is taking far. Oh, that's right. Duh. Okay, never mind. We gotta do it after the fact. In the meantime, let me see. Might as well go ahead and take care of this. I can go on and on about math things. I wouldn't subject anyone to that stuff that's not interested. You're either fascinated by it or couldn't care less. Numbers can be interesting for sure. There is... Oh, I might have my opportunity. Shit. Okay, hold on. People, you know, just finding a way of being able to actually make all of that stuff work all together is, you know, fascinating in its own right, you know? Unfortunately, my ADHD ends up seeing it, and while I can be locked in and have no problem actually doing so, on some days, other days it's like, it's just really difficult for me for some reason. Yeah, let's just go ahead and at least start it. If it's a Pokemon battle, I'd be happy to oblige. I bet you're one of those uncouth trainers who use close range attacks, aren't you? I love battling trainers like you. My long range moves always finish your sword off with style. I want to go, then pummel opponents from a safe distance. Though it is a shame that the cooldown time for long range attacks is quite... Nope, silly me. I'll stop there before I give... Sure, let's do that. Hey, fuck this guy. Him and his fancy little... Giorgio Armani suit. Little piece of shit. I know when you're ready to learn important lessons of tactics. Actually, you know, I wouldn't... Feeling ready to lose, jackass. Distin, the rich boy. Oh, now I have every reason to be able to actually kill this guy. Not just this Pokemon, this guy. I actually, hold on. I need to remind myself. Rock and water. So fire wouldn't be good. You like that, asshole? Well, that was a good investment. Pay me. How could I lose when I battled so stylishly from a distance? Because fuck you, that's why. Yes, quite. I'm better than you because I throw things more far. And then he probably stiffs his... That's an odd assumption, needless to say. Close range attacks aren't perfect either. You need to get right up close to your opponent before you can launch them. If you're already near your opponent, though, close range attacks are certainly the smart choice. Not that I plan to even prefer long range attacks anytime soon. Okay. I mean, battles are terrifying. Who would want to wait in the middle of all that? You know, I can't necessarily fault him for thinking that. He's not wrong. Why would you want to be in the middle of, like, some super-powered, like, animal fight? Let me see. Hang on. Let me go ahead and heal everybody up real quick. Just one more time. And then we're gonna jump into battle zones. Because I forgot that you need tickets. You actually rank up. Brother, you just lost the fight. Why take battling advice from you? You should be taking advice from me. Oops, wrong button. Okay. I don't exactly know the location of the battle zones. I'm kind of just needing to guess where they are. Bleh district. There we go. This is what our Barnier is going to turn into. Mm-hmm. No comment. I wonder if you can actually get a bike here. I'd imagine no, but... I just remembered I have an entire memes folder dedicated to Pokemon news that I acquired back in high school. I should post some to Discord. Do it. Absolutely. Why the hell not? Let's share some secrets. Sun will be setting soon. Okay. We're getting there. I wonder if I can get a Rowlet at some point. That is probably my favorite starter. Because Decidueye is probably my favorite evolution of a starter. I love it. I love Decidueye. So badass. Hi, Houndoom. He was not amused at all. Look at him. He's just so sick of me just being there. Okay. I sure hope it is. That's what I'm waiting on. Also, okay, that's been conquered. We're good. There's got to be a way of being able to actually advance time if needed. Maybe there isn't. I have no idea. Oh, wild zones are still activated. Oh, even weirder. I did not realize that. Hold on. So, do I have to discover different battle zones then? I guess that would make sense. I just, I don't know. Okay, I need to like maximize my time here. So I'm trying to be ever so careful. Let me just make sure. Or is it only like one designated battle zone? Maybe that's all it is. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that then. I don't have time to be sitting here trying to figure it out. We found in various places around battle zones. These special cards let you earn additional points or medals if you fulfill conditions listed on them and carry 3 at a time. Okay, cool. So you got to start battles by flying, using flying types. You don't know I'm here. Go away. All right, well. There we go. Using flying type. Okay, I can do that. Oh. Galettes. Oh, that's right. Forgot. Knock out underwear with your first blow. Okay, cool. Shit! I pressed the wrong button. That's what I get. Oh! It still counted. Okay, cool. I can live with that. Although... Uh-oh. I just lost audio there for a second. That was weird. With fighting type moves. Hmm. Voila. Oh. I could have probably used electric moves. Oh, there we go. There's my electric move. All right, now I can go rank up. That's nice. Water types, okay. Damn it. Wow. Okay. Okay, the fact that I still can't... Hold on. Well, Rock Smash I can use with, I mean... Oh, hey! Attacks by lunging toward targets with blinding speed. I mean, maybe? Hold up. Maybe she'll turn around? Spur. I wonder. Damn it. Well, I mean, I might as well go ahead and... Yeah, I don't have that much time left, actually. Let me see. I think I'm better off just going. Because why not, right? Bonsoir. Okie doke. So, let's move on. Need to rank up before I end up ending the stream. That is very important here. Oh, I'm also just noticing the timer in the upper right-hand corner that I am covering conveniently. With our promotion match already. Okay. Damn. You don't have to be so hasty about it. I'm a busy adult with a lot going on, so I hope we can wrap this up fast. Just to be sure, I'll make sure it works for you. Jesus. Have Lumio City hold a marathon, which is why I intend to race through this promotion match in record time. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, I see. Her name is, when is DD Megadoodoo gonna fight? That's, I don't know why I did that. That's so dumb. I would need to actually bring her out. But I can make that an effort to try and do so, if need be. I might need to level her up a few times anyhow. And Piss. Well, Piss has actually been in the running for a little while. Need to give Piss a little bit of a break. Favoring Piss over DD Megadoodoo. Piss is on the bench. I didn't say I was favoring. Piss had been on in battle for long enough, and I figured he needed to be on the bench. Also, this lady is complaining. Oh. How's Ray Gaelic up there? Huh? Great. Now I feel awful. You should. Making me look like an asshole in front of all my friends here. Just so annoyed at how hard it is to run freely around Lumios with all the wild zones. Then a jog through every street in this city to take my mind off this mortifying loss. In her blazer and slacks, mind you. She's going out for a jog in that sort of get up. Matter of fact, hold on. How does DD Megadoodoo end up actually evolving? Let's see. Level 16. And I cannot make DD Megadoodoo to evolve into Alakazam until I trade. Sad day, because that's, I don't know when that'll ever happen. My Gengar ain't gonna be showing up like that either. That's your promotion. Let's head back to Hotel Z. She becomes DD Giga Doodoo. Amazing. Jesus, saying the DD is throwing me off so many times. Wait. Time to celebrate your promotion. Is Naveen not back yet? And Mr. wants to please send word when you want us to gather. All right, we weren't trying to leave you out or anything. We just forgot. No, you always turn up one way or another when Team MZ is getting together, Naveen. It's a very pretty excuse, but I'd rather you just admit you forgot to get in touch. I know how to make it up to you. How about we go to this tasty dinner I made? Oh, I know it looks tasty for me. Naveen hates the dinner. Again, Zygote or whatever his name is. Mimi? Are you Mochi? Are you famous? You wanna say hi to the people? Like a famous little mama? Let's see if I can get her up here. Let's see, hang on. Mochi. He knows. Damn it. Yeah, there she goes. I tried to get her up here. I apologize. I have failed you guys to get the mochi on camera. Shaking my head. I apologize. She's a diva. She calls the shots around here. Morning. Congratulations on your promotion. Hey, Plurp. I always forget that I named him Plurpin. Question for you. Why did you join Team MZ? So your instant curiosity about new people has been activated. Do you want to know more about him, seeing how he's tearing it up in the ZA world? I just did 2 promotions. Honey, please. Fratani. Very admirable. Different from your reason, huh, Naveen? Leave me out of this, please. Want to know why? He said, respect, please. This is an invasion of privacy. I agree. They said, please leave me out of this. I'm not particularly interested in all of your business, and I wish you'd stay out of mine. Okay, well, now he's just being a stickler. You have a Pokemon battle, and you'll have to spill the tea if Plurpin wins. You know that battling isn't my forte. Partner Pokemon must be itching for a battle, right? Even so. What good are you? Like, if you're just gonna be a stick in the mud, what good are you? Why do I even bother? Reaching rank W. Hold on. All right, there's DD Megadoodoo, who, I can actually get to level up relatively quick. Oh, it's a boy. Never mind. Okay. DD Megadoodoo is a boy. Okay. Understood. Oh, was that the last one here? All right, let's just use rest. How about that? All right, DD Megadoodoo will be able to actually rank me. Baby. I'm gonna get Mochi up. Beebs and the people want to say hi to you. Okay, now an effort is being pretty kitty. Pretty kitty. I'm gonna make sure that Mochi gets her screen time. So at least you got to be able to see that before heading off. All right, Grabo. Any hoots. It's after midnight. I gotta take Rudo out and head to bed. Good night, y'all. Have a very good night, Grybo. Thank you so much for coming by, man. I absolutely appreciate you as always. Just to let you know real quick, I am not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming on Thursday is gonna be the plan. I thought that my folks actually got in on Thursday. It turns out they get it on Friday. So I should be able to actually stream by then. So look forward to it then, and hopefully we'll be seeing you again soon. Thank you so much. We shall be talking. All right, let's go to evolve DD Megadoodoo. Also, what rank does Esper? Here. He's so pretty. All those couple of I don't remember actually being like squiggles on Kadabra's belly. Oh. Prolapse is going to be evolving relatively soon. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh my god. A bunch of disgusting. Oh man. I'm actually not going to be able to do the Meowstic Mega Evolution. Because it's part of the DLC. Which I don't really care to buy, honestly. To my understanding, the DLC is hella expensive for, like, paper-thin content. Hang on, I am curious. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, damn it. I just want some answers. Let's see. Okay. I mean, admittedly, yes, they do offer a few more new evolutions, new megas. Thing is, like, I don't know how much is it anyways. It sucks that they end up actually having to like hide it behind that. I'm gonna assume $40 is what I'm gonna guess. Okay, I mean, they proved me wrong. $30 still though. Yeah, just yeah. That's all I feel with that. Just, yeah. So, just to show... My Esper here, otherwise best known as Prolapse Plus, that I will never be able to thank Mav enough for naming... actually would evolve, since it's a girl, actually evolve into this little diva right here that I love. Although I really like the boy. I really like how the boy looks. I don't know, blue is one of my colors. But this is cute. This is really, like, it's just sassy. Absolutely sassy. There is a mega evolution for them that with the DLC, if I ended up buying it, that is this one. And I think it looks so fucking cool. In order to get this, I need to pay $30 freaking dollars. Sad. Very sad. I don't want to do that, though. Very, very sad. Okay. We are going to make sure that DD Mega Doodoo ends up getting some time into play. And am I missing anything else? I guess not. Let's see. If I were to... Okay, I'm gonna put that away just for real quick. Give an item to hold. Yeah, so it would be here. Interesting. And might as well take a look at all this stuff too. Anything new to he had? If it uses its abilities, it emits special alpha waves that cause machines to malfunction. Ooh. Little puffy tail. God, I just like went a full ways down. Interesting. Okay. Well, we will go ahead and save. And we shall call it a night right there. In fact, let's get DD Mega Doodoo out just to, you know, for our sake right now. Have some fun. Get... would be next to the spoon. All right. We will call it a night right there, okay? Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all. You guys are fantastic, wonderful, amazing. Much love to all of you. Guys and Key, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you so much, guys, for the follows. I absolutely appreciate all of you guys. T-Trick B, Kai, and Artist, thank you, okay? Hopefully we can actually see you again in the future. I absolutely appreciate it. I need to go ahead and try to get some rest. I got work in the morning. Gotta figure out what exactly is happening with that. I got some chores to do immediately after. List goes on. Just fun stuff, you know, fun stuff being an adult. Absolutely fun stuff. But I will be looking forward to playing more Dead Rising again come this Thursday. as a mention again on my parents will be coming into town on Friday, and I would imagine they'd be here up through Sunday. However, whenever they do end up leaving on Sunday, the plan will be to play, as I have been looking forward to for a little while now, we're going to play Tomodachi Life Living the Dream. And so I am really looking forward to being able to actually have people make their Miis for me, or at the very least be able to actually give their personalities and, you know, be able to mark it down, and I'll be able to actually put it up and have those kinds of you know, creations all up and running. We will get there hopefully come this Sunday. We will see what happens, but I will keep you guys posted as best as I possibly can, okay? Thank you guys so very much. Anyone else would stop by, just take a quick peek. I very much appreciate you guys as well. Thank you so much. Maybe consider leaving a follow. We can see the future. If not, totally cool. Totally understand. Just hope you enjoyed. That is all that is important. Thank you. You guys are fantastic, lovely, and amazing. And here comes the Moch right now. She knows my outro all too well. Yep. And she's rubbing up against everything. Yep, she's ready for either cuddles or for me to go to bed. We'll see what ends up happening. All right, thank you so much. I already did the outro. Whoops. Please be sure to follow me here, socials, Discord, the entire fucking control to run through with you. With that, I'll be inside. I'll catch y'all later. I don't really have anything else to, you know, comment on. This was just a good stream. Felt like I had a decent amount done. Fun little names. All good things. All